If you're watching this video and you're like me, you're someone in a creative field, or you're someone who is just interested in the creative process. I'm a musician, and when it comes to times like these, I get into like a block. You can call it a writer's block, you can just call it a little slump, where you just, every time you write something or every time you try to create something, it's just not there. You're not able to fully execute the idea in your mind. You're writing down the lyrics and it's just not coming to you. You're on the keys, you're trying to, draw, and you're just not feeling it. Well, hi, my name is very Moody, and welcome to the video. Today, I'm going to be going through 3 things that help me personally get through this block or get through this period where it's a bit more difficult. One of the key things that you'll find in this video is, for me at least, you just need that one piece, that one song or that one piece of art that you just need to finish, that you just need to get done, and then all of a sudden you kind of create a flow. That's at least what it is for me. So if you will enjoy this video, or you feel like this video will be helpful, make sure to drop a like down below and make sure to hit the subscribe button for extra content and for videos just like this. Now let's get right into it. 1. Collaboration. Now, this can come from many different forms. It could be that you're asked to do a chorus or a verse for somebody, or you get a friend and you create a completely original piece. You create a completely original song together. For me as a rapper, I'd oftentimes that I come in and have to do a little verse or a little chorus for somebody, and this really helps me because it has like a skeletal structure already. It has a direction. The song could be almost done, and that might be the easiest way to get that one song out, because then you already know what the person wants to talk about. You already know what the person wants to go with the song. They already have the tone, the feeling, and you just have to write. You just have to go. And for me, that helps start to get into a flow, because I'm like, yeah, okay, I did that. Now I'm feeling inspired. There was lines that I did there that were good that I could put into another song, and so then that can start a flow. On the other hand, you could also have that when you're collaborating with someone to create a completely new song, that it's good to just bounce ideas off of each other. Oftentimes you might have ideas that you think and you try, but you just cannot execute. But having someone to be able to collaborate with, for example, if I have an idea to make let's say a song about cowboys, but I have no idea how to execute it, the other person might be like, no, actually, I have a line right here, or I have an idea of this instrument can be used, or whatever, and that can get the ball rolling. And it could also work the other way, in that they could have an idea, and you can be like, oh my god, I have an immediate idea for how to use this, how to do this. And then all of a sudden you'll just see that it just becomes easier once you get into that flow, once you get into that rhythm of writing and making and recording. It can really help you break that stiffness that you may have when you're starting off. Number 2, switch up your process. Now, sometimes you can be writing, you have a certain way that you write, and you know this is the way you can write, this is the way that like best suits you. But sometimes it's not going to work. Sometimes no matter how much you try, it's just not going to work. Just switch up your process. For me personally, I just have my phone in my hand, I listen to a beat, and I'm just writing. I'm writing to that beat, and just, trying to create flows and then rapping to it just because it's right there. I can already visualize how it sounds. Do I think it sounds whack? Do I think it sounds good? But sometimes you need to switch it up. Lately, because I've been going through a block, I've been trying to write on just pen and paper without a beat, and just, really taking my time with it. It caused me to think a bit more, caused me to think differently. That really helps in terms of also see it as a break from your usual style. See it as a way to experiment, not only with your talents, not only with your words, but just with how you think, with how you approach the music, how you approach the art, whatever. And for me, this really helped. And some more examples that I can give you is writing on pen and paper, using your phone, doing what I use, or writing without a beat, or starting by making your own beat, or start by writing lyrics and finding a beat that fits towards it. Somehow you can find a way to switch up the process, and you can be more creative than I am. I'm just thinking off the top of the dome right here. If you have ideas, you can comment them down below, or you can just try them out for yourself. Number 3, either remix, cover, or sample a song that means a lot to you. Now, you can either take a song that you're listening to a lot now, or that means a lot to you emotionally or influences you, or it could be just a song that's trending that you've just been listening to a lot lately. and just take it and just write over it. You know what I mean? Either listen to the song itself, or on YouTube there's plenty of beat remakes for these songs, and just listen to them and write over them, or take that beat and sample it, or maybe take a chord progression on there and just use it to make a beat. And this helps a lot because in a way it can help you find that tone that you just weren't able to reach on your own, because that beat then gives you a feeling. It brings you back to a memory that could influence you. You can write about that memory, you can write about, you know, that feeling you had at the time. And of course you can either choose whether or not to actually post it or just to keep it for yourself. But as I said before, just getting that very first song just out into the world, or not even out into the world, just like materialize. You don't have to post it. You can post it if you want, or you can just let it be. You can just, you know, let it go. So that's been the video. Now for me personally, as I said, for me it's important to get that first song out of the way. These methods work for me personally very well. You know, they help me get out of these writer's blocks. They help me get out of these slumps that I feel, or where I'm not really motivated to do music on the day. It really helps me just get out. It just helps me get focused again. And if these helped you, please let me know in the comments down below, or you can message me or something like that. Because for me, when I'm in these slumps, I know it can affect my mental health, as I've been feeling better in like myself. I know I always bring it to a mental health message or something, but it's very important to me. But basically, you know, I can feel bad because I'm like, am I feeling better and just not able to get it? Is the depression what made me able to write this music, what made me able to just get, you know, more songs out there? And I had to realize, no, I'm just going through a little slump. Once I figure out, or once I get on a roll, I know that I can just keep going and keep going. So I hope this video helped you. Once again, make sure to leave a like down below. I'm sorry for asking for a third time, but you know how it is. And make sure to check out my other social media. I have a TikTok, I have an Instagram, I also have a Twitter that I just set up, and I'm, you know, tweeting on there regularly. But also, one of the things I'm most excited about, now I'm not going to be doing it now, but I am having a Twitch. Now with this Twitch, I'm going to be streaming on Mondays and Wednesdays. It's mainly going to be games, I have to admit, but you know, we'll have some IRL stuff, so make sure to check out that. I'm going to have the links in the description, and you can see the usernames on the screen. But anyways, without further ado, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe, wear a mask, and yeah, take care.